have many roles and statuses that make up my day-to-day life. The first role that I perform in my day-to-day life is being a daughter. I socialize with my mother every day, learning and growing from her example, and being a daughter is an ascribed status that I hold in my life, as I did not get to choose who my mother is, or that I'm a daughter. The second role that I have is learning in an educational institution, as from my status of being a student. As being a student is an achieved status I have from enrolling into the public school that I'm currently in. The third role that I have in my day-to-day life is teaching and mentoring younger students. As at my school during 8th period, I sometimes help younger students with their math homework. So my status in that scenario would be a mentor and hopefully a role model to the students, and this is an achieved status that I have from my actions at schools and how my younger peers view me. The fourth role that I complete in my day-to-day life is taking care of my pets, as my status of being a pet owner, which is an achieved status that I made through my decision and efforts to care for and love my animals. The fifth role that I have in my day-to-day life is my role of being social support for my friends, as being a friend is another status that I have. And it is also an achieved status, as I had it through socialization and interactions with my friends when they were strangers to me, and we have grown closer over the years, and so it is a social status that I have now. And as far as social groups that I interact with in a day, my family is my main social group that I interact with, mainly my mother and my cousins, and we all benefit from this social interaction because it helps us keep our family bond close, and we all are able to keep up with each other in our day-to-day lives. Another social group that I interact with is my classmates, and we all benefit from this social interaction because we are all learning in the same environment, and we can all relate on a personal level in that scenario, as we are all learning at the same school, and we are all in the same grade and age range. And the third group that I socialize with on a day-to-day basis is my teachers in the educational institution that I go to school at, Henry. And I benefit from this social interaction because I am able to learn things that will help me as I get older in my life, and my teachers benefit from this because they are able to share what they know and what they have learned through their hard work in schooling and to get the job. And that is another thing, is that it is a workplace institution for my teachers instead of just being the educational institution it is for me. It is also an educational institution for them, but it is more their workplace and their job where they are able to earn a living. So there's another aspect of sociology that is involved in that interaction. And right now, my status as a student is a major aspect of my anticipatory socialization that I am making towards my life, as my role of learning as a high school student is preparing me for my higher education that I'm going to be having in just a few years of being a college student. And this is especially true in my status of being a student taking dual credit classes, because it is fully preparing me for the types of classes that I'm going to be taking and how I should expect the schooling educational environment to be in just a couple years when I'm off to college and not in a high school classroom. And that is all for my roles, my statuses, and how I am still today integrating my statuses and roles into my anticipatory socialization that I am currently doing.